Welcome, Scorpio, to your weekly reading. This is for the 3rd to the 10th of November. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Scorpio, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We will then move on to see your possible challenges, if any. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. We'll then take a look at your unexpected blessing coming through this week. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Scorpio, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with Two of Swords and the Star, and we're looking at the possible energy beginning the week. Now, Scorpio, what I'm seeing here is very interesting because I see you holding yourself back from moving forward for some reason. Many of my Scorpios I see might be in this energy of Two of Swords. And Two of Swords usually happens to us when we feel overwhelmed or we feel we have to make a decision and it's just too big and too scary. And so we don't do a thing. But by holding yourself in Two of Swords, my dear Scorpios, what we do see is that you're holding yourself back from the star energy. This, my dear Scorpios, is what is waiting for you. So, Scorpio, it could be that you're just confronted right now with a really big decision. It could be the decision of, do I stay in my job or do I move on and get another job where I can grow and expand? Do I stay where I'm living, even though it's not bad, or do I move to my dream neighborhood, town, or city? Do I remain living in my apartment, or do I take the opportunity now and move in with my significant other? So it could be really big decisions. What I'm seeing here, my dear Scorpios, is that this would be the time to make the decision. No matter what you decide, I am seeing the star coming through, telling me that as long as you make the decision, as long as it feels right with you, it's going to be fine. The star is a very positive energy. It speaks to us of hope and faith and blessings and good things coming our way. So, my dear Scorpio, summon that deep Scorpion courage and move forward now. I do not see you making a mistake or regretting your move forward. Let's move on now and see what your possible challenges are. And we have Ace of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Now, what we are seeing here, Scorpio, is actually related to our first message. This Ace of Swords is the energy of the hand of God coming in with the sword of clarity, the sword of victory, the sword of a breakthrough and success. And you are going to be given this sword energetically this week. It's up to you to take that sword and to cut away the energy of overwhelm, confusion, and fear. Because when you do that, my dear Scorpios, you are bringing yourself into the Wheel of Fortune. And so, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Star, we have another confirmation. Scorpio, you cannot go wrong. The Wheel of Fortune is speaking to us of a wonderful change coming into your life. So we see blessings, hope, and faith waiting for you to make the decision. As soon as you commit and say yes and get onto that Wheel of Fortune, Scorpio, things are going to fall into place. You will see that things happen easily and smoothly. The energy of holding yourself back because you're so afraid to do the wrong thing just dissipates into the past, and you will move forward onto your next step, whether it's moving in with your significant other, saying yes to that new job, and moving to your dream neighborhood. Right, now let us see what Spirit would like to share with you. And we have 3 of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. So Scorpio, we are seeing Ace of Swords, 2 of Swords and 3 of Swords. So you have a lot of this sword energy coming through initially. Now, Spirit wants you to please know that if you hold yourself in the energy of 2 of Swords, meaning you don't do anything, you just sit in the energy of indecision and no man's land, what could happen is that you could end up being very regretful and disappointed in yourself that you didn't take the Ace of Swords and see your way forward, because there would have been a very big missed opportunity here. Spirit is telling you beautifully, my dear Scorpios, that if you move forward with our Ace of Swords energy, you will move directly into 10 of Pentacles. So we are seeing the Star, the Wheel of Fortune, and 10 of Pentacles all waiting for you. Now 10 of Pentacles is a wonderful energy because it speaks to us of abundance and prosperity waiting for us. It's just up to you to open up that treasure chest. And remember, my dear Scorpios, you can be abundant and prosperous in any area of your life, whether this has to do with your romantic life, your spiritual life, your health, your family life, whether it has to do with moving, relocating, your home, no matter what it is. If you move with it, if you do what feels right, and you commit to the path you're on, you are on your way to your treasure chest, and there is all this abundance waiting for you. So, my dear Scorpios, a very big and exciting week ahead. Now let's move on and see what your unexpected blessing is. And we have Queen of Wands and the 10 of Wands. Now this is wonderful to see, because Scorpio, you are coming through this week presenting as Queen of Wands. It doesn't matter if you are masculine or feminine, it's the energy of Queen of Wands I am speaking about. And Queen of Wands is our go-getting, innovative, creative queen. She looks good, she feels good, and she's not afraid to get out there, Scorpio, and ask for what she wants. And so I see you saying yes to that Ace of Swords, knowing that this is the key to your door, to getting out of 2 of Swords, to avoiding 3 of Swords, and claiming this beautiful energy. We also see as Queen of Wands, my dear Scorpios, this week would be an ideal time to work with Spirit. Ask for the help, the guidance, the love, and the direction you need. We saw the hand of God coming in with the Ace of Swords, so we know Spirit is around you. The more you tap into that energy, into your intuition, and that wise oracle deep within you, the more things are going to flow and go wonderfully for you. What we do see is the release of something that has been a heavy burden, and I do believe it's all associated with this 2 of Wands energy, this energy of confusion. What do I do now? Which way do I turn? What's right for me? All this energy now ends, and you put down that heavy load. You are free now to focus on this incredible energy that is just waiting for you to tap into. At the end of the week, we have Page of Swords and 4 of Swords. Now, my dear Scorpios, this is such a lovely message, because we see with Page of Swords that many of you are going to be feeling so excited with what is happening for you. There is so much positive energy waiting here. And as soon as you tap into it, what is going to happen is the gates are going to open, and all of this energy of blessings and prosperity and abundance is going to start coming in. And so you have this feeling of, oh my gosh, I've got so much to do. I'm so excited. What do I do first? And Spirit is saying, the first thing you do, my dear Scorpios, is you rest. You just take a lie down or a nap. This is a big week for you. Instead of getting so mesmerized and overexcited with everything, Spirit wants you to take time now to integrate everything. Look at what the star energy is for you. What are these blessings that are coming your way? Where is this change taking you? Where are you headed? What is opening for you? And what is sitting in that treasure chest? Let it all sink in. This is a wonderful energy, but before you get so overexcited, give yourself some time just to breathe and integrate everything. What a big week this is going to be, Scorpio. Let's go ahead now and get your spirit animal message for this week. Let's see now what your spirit animal message is for this week, please. And you have number 66, White Raven Spirit, Trust in the Magic. The number 66 is your lucky number this week. Any combination or variation of the number 6, please consider very auspicious. The white raven, or any white bird for that matter, is your spirit animal this week. So wherever a white bird comes up for you, this too is a blessed sign. And your message is, trust in the magic. And my dear Scorpio, what we are seeing over here is really magical energy, because you are moving out of a really tricky situation. You are avoiding 3 of Swords. You are putting down a heavy burden, and you are moving into a time, my dear Scorpio, that things are going to get so good for you. All you need to do is accept it, claim it, and move with it. That is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.